Hello, everyone, and welcome.
Hello,
It's
we're
early.
back.
Yeah. So, we are going to be finishing up our last five cards of KCC 17 February set. I am been using the bonus printable, which is the Easter set, and Daria is going to show you what she's working with.
I've been using the Flora Fantasy from Paper Wishes, and
Uh, and
so
our goal, yeah, is to get it finished. I'm going to put a little note in our comments here for our people that are coming in. Hello and welcome. And we're just gonna we had to pause last week because I had to keep my grandkids. So we weren't able to finish these up as soon as we want. And so we're down to the wire and we're just gonna get started and get these finished up. So welcome. Feel free to lurk, feel free to chat, whatever. Hopefully the gang will show up and we're just gonna get started on our set. So I've got off to the side here the other 10 that I have ready, and we're going to finish the last five. So let's just get going and see what happens. All right, so we've got sketch 11. And this is the one with all the little paper pieces.
yes,
So this
yep.
should be fun. All right.
I do mine a little differently because I don't like having the wide strips one color and the narrow one another color and the
Uh,
opposite on the other. I like the same color, the narrow one, and the same color, the wide one. So
yeah.
that's how I veered off from the
Yeah.
sketch.
Well, sometimes what I'll do with that instead of doing these strips is I'll lay a whole panel behind there just so I don't have to mess with lining it up. And then I can just lay the pattern paper on it. I've done it
That's what
that
I'm
way.
doing right here. This is
Okay.
what
Don't
what
you
the
love
panel
that?
for.
To me, I like that. Unless I'm just, burdened with the right size strips or whatever. In
Yeah,
fact, what have I done? I think that's what I've done here too. I think. Looks like, what have I done? Yeah, I think that's what I've done here too. Because I've got the big pieces, so. Anywho, yep, that's exactly what I've done. Because
yep,
it's just easier and you're not having to fiddle with as many bits and pieces as
right.
that. So anyway,
Uh,
and
I
this is
have to glue
just
mine down yet, but
slightly off. I'm gonna trim this up. I've got a rough edge on here and it's just a little bit long anyway. So I'm just gonna just snip that off. Hopefully that'll clean it up. Okay. So we've got three people on. Welcome everyone. We're just working on this February set of KCC. We're gonna just finish these up and then we're gonna get them submitted. Now, for those of you that follow along with KCC, as you know, for this quarter, we had a little change in how we upload them. We have to go to that InLinks party to upload these. And then if you want them in the showcase, you have to put them on the site, the Facebook site as well, I believe. So let me see. I'm gonna get where are they? I was trying to think what I did with my KCC cheat sheet so that I could, here we go. So anyway, you get to use the QRL codes to upload them, and we'll be uploading them into this February one so that we can get them uploaded. And then you upload your pictures, individual pictures into the Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group is how you can do that. Just to kind of go over that. We don't have a
yeah,
big crowd this morning, but we're going to get these done anyway.
yeah. And you can also put into individual sketches as well on the
Yes,
Facebook page.
yes, you can. The individuals. I'm trying to think. Weekly card making inspiration. I was trying to think if there's anything else we need to say, but otherwise. So yeah, February will be closing in, and then she'll be picking um, prizes, prize winners, and all of that. So that'll be fun. And then we'll have a new live to start out the new month, and we're going to focus on the bonus printables. I'm actually going to use November, and that's the one that has the template, the 2-sheet wonder. I'm going to use that for my
Oh,
live
okay.
coming up. So that's what I'll be doing. Hey, Jana, welcome. How are you doing? We are just finishing up this February set of KCC 17. We didn't get to go live last week, and so we're kind of late to the game here on it. So we're trying to get it wrapped up. And we both decided to modify it and use full panels for the layers on there, and then just lay our pattern paper on top of it. So that's what we're doing here. We're kind of making it our own and cheating a little bit, so we have a few less pieces there.
Yeah,
Did
and
you
then
tape
like
yours on the back, or did you lay each one down individually?
I laid each one down.
Did you?
It's a lot easier when you got something to you know, like a form.
Yeah,
It helps you keep it straight and everything.
yeah. All
Yeah, so
right.
no, it was easier that way. But
Okay.
this is where I'm modifying. I'm putting the thinner, narrower strips towards the inside and the wider strips toward the outside.
This one I didn't cut right, so I need to trim it down. It needs to be
Yeah.
2 1/4. So, well, I'm doing better, Jana. I have been very sick, and I know you have been too. And I think I'm on the upswing, I hope. And I'm hoping that the rest of my family is too. We've all been sick and passing it around. So, yucky. I'm ready for everybody to get better and to get back on track. Okay, I'm going to do it like that, I think. Just pick them up, lay them down. So we've got 4 people. We've got some lurkers, so welcome everyone. We're just playing around and having fun with our KCC, and I've got the bonus for February, and it is an Easter themed bonus. And my tweezers are so glued up. I just barely got cleaned up from the live last night, and
Yeah,
so
well, I need to do a major cleaning of everything.
oh
My
dear.
tweezers, everything.
Yeah, when you craft all the time, you do have to take some time and just say, okay, it's time to clean the tools so that they'll be more effective, because they do get gummed up and dirty and everything. So I know I run into that all the time. Anyway, that live last night was super fun with that new product.
Sorry
And
I
I was,
missed it.
yeah, well, you can catch the replay, but, and I was telling Daria before we went live that I'm going to be doing a Christmas unboxing and some Christmas cards yet, I think this week. So hopefully you guys will be up for that. I've got a fun kit, and I'm going to do that. So that'll be upcoming.
I make
Uh,
Christmas cards all year, so
well, and I do start very early, usually typically in July. And I should have went up a little bit on that. This is going to be a little off. Oh well. So it's not unusual for me to be doing Christmas at another time of year, because I make a lot of Christmas cards. And so this one's going to be a little bit wacky here. But anyway, there we go. So this one calls for a little circle on there, and I just feel like it needs something else. Let's see, we got 6 people. All lurkers, feel free to chit chat and let us know who's here and
hello
hang out.
everybody.
Yeah. So just having fun. I'm going to add another circle or something to this. I just feel like this needs something else. I've got all my goodies. Let me pull them in. I got to get organized here. Get these KCC papers out of my way so I can get to my little, here's my little tray with all my little goodies. So, oh, gosh, that's cute. I wonder what that would look like. I know it's kind of, that's kind of cute. Adds a little bit of flair to it. Let's just keep looking. I've got so much pattern going on here. It's crooked, completely crooked. Oh my goodness. What can I do to remedy that? Maybe if I put it on this side. That
Oh,
is
I sometimes life is that way.
well, I'm lingering I've got the
Medicine,
lingering head cold going on, so I don't know what I'm doing.
lingering medicine head.
Yeah, medicine head or whatever. I think I can kind of hide the fact that if I shift this and put it on the other side, I can kind of hide the fact that I'm gotten all off kilter there. So sometimes you got to do that, make it work.
Yep. A lot of times, if I get my lines crooked, I'll just
Uh-huh.
use the peel off strips and kind of put them on so it make it look straight.
Yeah.
Disguise things.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Go go with the flow here. Let's see. I'm just looking. I think that'll definitely kind of cover it up if I do that. Just kind of offset it, and so we'll glue this one down flat, and then we'll pop up the other one, and we will make some adjustments just to kind of. Maybe I need to bring that down a little bit. Yeah, that'll kind of cover that up, and I
Oh, you're
think.
putting yours on the other side. Okay.
Yeah, I had to
Okay.
because that's the wide side. I don't know. I don't know that it's improving it or not, but we're gonna go with it. We'll just pop this one
Sketches
up a
are
little
only
bit.
suggestions.
Yep, that's the good thing. Um, we're getting. I actually am. I don't even know, like a moderator on Kendra's Facebook page, so that to kind of help her with the request for friend ads and stuff. So I see that, and lots of new people are coming in, so it's good to to remind them that it is just a suggestion and that you can make them your own, because as new people come in, they think they have to just, oh, I got to do this just exactly like this, and you absolutely do not. Hey, Linda, welcome. Glad you could join us. We're just chit chatting, and I'm trying to make, I guess, lemonade out of my lemons. I put my paper on here like this. So I'm trying to cover it up. So I flipped the sketch, and I'm trying to cover it up and make it look like something. And I've got these bows that Caroline sent to me. Hopefully Caroline's doing okay. I think she canceled a live the other day. And I think if I add this bow, it'll kind of cover up where this is a little bit wider. And I think that'll be cute on there. But Caroline sent me all of these bows. She was watching me try to tie a bow on a live. And she's like, I'm sending you both. So I was like, okay. And this is the perfect color for this sketch, so that'll work out great. But
That's
yeah,
what friends do,
yeah, that was super sweet of her to do that.
especially if she's a good bow tire.
Yeah, I don't know if she made these or if she just had them or whatever, but she sent me all these, and they're just the perfect size for a card.
Oh, that's
Anyway,
great.
but we need to add some kind of a sentiment or something on here. Oh, let's see. Did I have? Are you on to your second one?
No, I'm still
Oh,
working
okay.
on my first.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention and I thought, oh, am I poking along here? And I've got all of these mousse sentiments, and that's not going to work with the bunny, so I have to bring something else in for it. Let's see.
Whoopsie. Too much
I'm
of a
going,
hurry. My thing didn't stick down and I tried to put it on. There.
yeah, I think that's what happened with the crookedness of this card. I got in a hurry and didn't pay attention to what I was doing. But I do need a cinema, and I need an Easter one. What have I got? I'm sure I have something somewhere. Hmm. I'm just digging into this dish I've got laying here. This is all my better press sentiments that I got. Um, I could make it could be if there was an Easter birthday.
They're just a simple card. just a simple card. And
Oh, that looks nice. The paper is what makes it not simple. That paper is just gorgeous. I'm going to
yeah,
use this
it
cinnamon.
is.
Um, I'm just going to
Yeah.
put this cinnamon on there.
No
Live
talent
life.
required. The paper does all the work.
Oh, I love that. That's how I felt about that set that I was working with last night. You just couldn't go wrong with it. And if you guys didn't catch the live last night, I'm working with that Just Saying paper, so you guys can check that out. But yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, when you've got such good product, can make a card maker out of anyone. So yeah, yep.
There you go, Linda. If that's the Linda I'm thinking it is,
It's
she's a
Linda
scrapbooker.
Gorman. Linda Gorman, is that right?
Oh no, that's a different Linda. I have a
Okay.
friend Linda,
Yeah, that
and
pops in. Yeah. So
she
here's my
keeps
card. I
telling
went
me
ahead and
she.
took a Spellbinder Sentiment Live Life in Full Bloom and laid it on there because I thought the colors matched it and everything. And I think I was able to recoup the fact that I've
Yeah,
put that
that
on there
that turned out well. No, it
completely
doesn't look
crooked.
crooked or anything.
Yeah.
Nope,
Well, I hit
good.
it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move on to 12. We're going to get this set done today.
Yes, we are.
And then we can get it submitted. And maybe next week we'll do something different. Maybe we'll Daria and I will put our heads together and we'll do something different next week. So that'll be fun.
Okay. Don't know where that goes. Okay. Did I? Yep.
Do you do much scrapbooking anymore?
Not really. No. My friend
Yeah,
Linda keeps telling me to. I should do it. I mean, she
well,
even came over one time from Maryland and put all my pages, all the elements together, and told me all you have to do is glue them down. Still haven't done it.
that's awesome. Well, because I did it for my kids when they were young, and then I quit. And I'm thinking now I need to do it for the grandkids. So I did buy 2 books and to get started. And my youngest daughter is wanting to do it, and she bought books and brought over everything. She wants to do it here because obviously I have all the pieces, parts, and everything to do it. And then the day that we had planned to do it, it didn't work out, and we haven't gotten back around to it. But I want to I do want to do that. So I'm hoping to get a chance to get back into it and do a little bit of it. So I'm just trying to figure out what I got going here.
Yeah, well, I should really get back to it because it was a scrapbook for our 4-month trip around the country,
Oh yeah.
and do it while I still remember.
Right. Okay, so this is the one that's got all the strips on it. And I have brought in, instead of 2 layers, I brought in one. I need to maybe grab another one. Did I leave it in the package?
Oh, you know what?
Okay.
Gluing everything down, and I forgot to put my backer on.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, you're gonna have to do that. Mine's gonna be very colorful because I got this egg backer and then I've got these stripes that we're laying down on there. So
Okay, I may be cutting more paper. We'll see.
yeah, I'm gonna have to cut a strip too because I am missing 1.5 inch by 4.25 strips. So I'll
Oh,
be
they're
doing
coming
that
off.
this one.
So far, so good. Just a little bit more. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Paper
They're
surgery.
usable.
Paper
There we
surgery.
go.
Yep.
This, I forgot to put this on.
Let's see
Okay.
if I'm gonna be a little straighter today on this one. I think we're getting there. Oh, mercy.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be a fun episode.
Oh yeah, I've laid mine down crooked, and then you've laid yours on your base. Yeah, we've got it going on this morning. That's okay. It's
Eh,
real life, man. This happens.
that's right.
It
Let people
happens.
know, we're
Yeah.
we're far from perfect.
Oh yeah, it definitely happens. But it's all part of the fun.
It
Sometimes
is.
you come up with some creative boo-boos. Try to get that lined up on there. There we
Yeah,
go.
I told my husband, tell everybody not to bother me. It's Monday morning.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out the settings on my phone and see if I can.
Yeah. What I like I said, what I do is sleep mode, but somebody said on there that if you've got it to where your favorites can come through when you're in focus or sleep, they'll still come through.
Well,
So that,
I took them all out.
yeah, so I don't know why, unless it's just a glitch on your phone and they're just not, it's not
Yeah,
working or
it's
whatever, but
possible.
anyway.
Uh, anyway,
But I use that sleep mode a lot just to, and then I forget to turn it off and I'm like, 3 hours later, I'm like, oh, I've been in sleep mode. It says all of this happened while you were in sleep mode. I'm like, oh, great.
yeah, yeah,
Um, so I only have one strip because I didn't bring in the other. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one down and I'll layer it on there because I don't know. I missed adding a strip for whatever reason. I take great pains to try and cut it exactly right. And then inevitably I'm missing a piece or something.
I know, I know. Well, I had to recut a couple pieces because they weren't the right size, and I said, "Okay,
Yeah,
not sure what I did, but
I know. It's crazy.
fortunately, I had more paper."
Well, when you're making that many cuts, you're bound to have an error. Are these going to lay right? Yeah. Yeah, they're going to fit right in there. Okay. So, alrighty. Jana, when are you going live? Are you going live today? You'll have to pop in there. I always have the.
Who's going live?
I'm Jana. I was asking if she's going to go live
Oh,
later today. I always have the best of intentions, and then it's like something. I don't know. It's that squirrel thing. Something happens, and then I'm off on something else, and then I come back and I realize I've missed it, or I'm catching the tail end of it, or um, and I'm like, makes me so mad. I hate to
okay.
do that. I always try to support everybody that supports me as much as I can. And if I, go back and rewatch, replay, or whatever, because
Yeah,
I want to
me
be,
too.
yeah, I like to try and support the community.
Yes, me too. But then my family gets in the way. So
Well, yeah, we do have other priorities and obligations
yeah.
as well. Now, how am I
I
going to
love
make?
my family.
I know you do. That's
I'm,
cute. I fussy cut that out there, so I'm gonna get that done.
yeah, I
Hi.
cheated.
Hey Don, how are you? Not
Hi,
today. You're too
Dawn.
snotty and you don't want to be sniffing on. Jana, I feel you, girl. Jana's still struggling. I'm telling you, we have had it run through. Don, I missed you last night on the live. Are you doing okay? We had a fun live last night, and I didn't see you in the chat. Maybe you were there. Um. Anyway, but so this is what am I on? 12?
12, yes.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
finished. So
I
this is
cheated.
really
I used
colorful.
striped papers for the different layers
Oh,
rather than the
nice.
different colored paper. I used striped.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. I could probably put a little embellishment on here. So, hey Wims, welcome. Glad you could join us.
Hello.
Um, you've missed the struggles, is what you've missed. So if you're just coming in, all you've missed is me laying my paper, my pattern paper down crooked and having to come up with a creative way to make you not be able to realize it. And then you missed Daria laying her strips down directly on her card base before she put her layer down.
Yeah,
So we've been having a rocky start, and I'm blaming head cold on
I
it.
have no excuse.
And so, yeah, Janet, I was so happy to go live last night after just not being able to craft or do anything. And I was like a kid in a candy store, just like, ooh, 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 ooh. So I've got these two done. Got really thick. Oh, it's those dots that are on, or
You're
those.
done. I'm not done yet.
Okay, well,
But you
you know
can
what
go ahead and start on the next one.
yeah,
I'll catch
that's all
up.
right. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to move on to 13. We have committed that we're getting these 5 done today. And that next week we'll move on to something different, do something fun. But for those of you that, and I showed these earlier, but I wanted to show Dawn because I didn't catch her. This was the live from last night. It's just saying stuff from Spellbinders, and it was super fun. I did this storybook fold, which was super fun, and then just did some really colorful, fun cards. And I thought they were just so great for this time of year when we're just gray, cloudy, cold, snowy, yucky, ready to move on to spring. And this set here that I'm working with is also the same way. Brings in all the beautiful spring colors and just kind of lightens up the mood. So, and I've used this blue. I've pretty much kept the scheme of this set pretty cohesive. Sometimes I'll have a little bit of differentiation in the set and shift colors, but this is pretty cohesive. Let's get
All
this
right.
laid down on it.
That
Boy,
one was
these are,
a very simple one, so
you want to hold it up and show it?
sure. Very simple. I really struggle here.
Oh, it looks good. It looks good.
Okay. I may add something later. We'll see
You may
how I'm
add what?
feeling. I may add some bling or something.
Oh, bling. Yeah, I was doing the paper trimmer and I couldn't hear what you said. Trying to trim that down a little bit. It was a little bit off.
Oh, this is the one I had to recut the papers because for some reason the strip was too short. So
Oh, was it?
yep.
I'm gonna rotate this one. And this butterfly pattern is so pretty. Kendra does a great job picking out the patterns. I don't know how she does it, but picking out the patterns and creating the printables, the bonus printables.
Oh, I know. I know.
I don't know how that, a lot of
I
the,
don't know how she does the 6 sheets of papers and then cuts them up so they work.
oh, well,
That baffles me.
she's a math teacher, so
Ah, okay.
I think that's how, I think that's the secret. Cause yeah, no, my brain doesn't, think that way. I don't
No.
know unless you could, I guess you could just, waste some and just cut up a bunch and try to, I don't know. I'm not, I'm gonna leave that up to her.
Yes. Yep.
That's not something I need to do.
Exactly.
I'll just stay in my lane and reap the benefit of all the work that she does on that.
Yep.
So yeah, and honestly, you got to give her credit because I mean she works a full-time job. She's a
I
teacher
know.
and then does all that and then all the extra bells and whistles and stuff that she does. She is just an amazing woman
Yes. Yes.
and so sweet. I got a card from her. Where is that? I don't know if I can lay my hand on it. She sent me a card this week. What did I do with that? I don't think I can lay my hand on it. I wish I'll have to show it on something else, but I've gotten a card from her this week and it was so sweet.
Ah, that is
Yeah,
nice.
she's just really nice. I don't know where it is. It was a really cute card too. I don't know where it is. It's in here. I saw T and who was it? I think it was no, it was Dawn. Who was Dawn? Was it Dawn and ECR? Dawn, were you didn't you guys take your Christmas cards and put them in and bind them all together? Somebody did that. Who did that? They took basically the cards that came from Crafty Friends and bound them
Oh,
all together. Was that you, Dawn? I'm trying to think where they were all bound together. I don't know. I think it was Dawn. Um,
oh,
yes,
that
you and
sounds
ECR.
nice.
That was so cool. And I thought I need to do that because I had them hanging on that I guess I'm gonna call it a tapestry, but it's really a boho rug type thing. I had them all clipped on there and everything, and I took them down and I put them in a little holder. And I thought, when I saw that live that you guys did, you made 6 books from your cards. Hi,
Oh,
Glow,
wow.
welcome. Yeah, I thought I needed to do that. That's a great way to pull all your crafty friend cards together and then, put a ribbon on them or whatever and set them on your bookcase or whatever. I thought that was a wonderful idea, Dawn. I'll have to go back and watch that again, um, so
Now
that I
you
can.
said Dawn.
Yeah, it was. I think it was on ECR's channel,
Oh,
and Dawn
okay,
was on there.
okay.
Yeah. Um, you have a couple more books left to bind. Yeah, I really need to go back and watch that whole binding process and figure out how to do that. And I cut this one differently, but we're going to go with it. Anyway, but that was a super great idea of what to do. Well, for instance, if you want to just do your Christmas cards or whatever. But I was just thinking like a crafty friend book would be fun. And so,
Yeah, mine are kind of stored in a shoebox right now.
yeah, yeah, and that gets it out of the box, and you can put it on display because she had hers all done up real nice and neat, and I just think that's a great idea. So this is going to be a little bit different because I've got my Hello Spring sentiment, and I'm not going to put it on the diagonal like I've done in the past with my other sentiments. I'm just going to cross over that pattern paper there, and we'll just have it peeking out on the corners, and I think it'll be pretty. Yes, it's very nice, better than them hanging. You love that look for years, but they're getting dusty. Yeah, yeah, and I just think it's a brilliant way to save them and store them and display them.
Right. People put
Yep.
a lot of effort into those cards,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
like
Yep.
I had one person say, she goes, if I find out that the people throw my cards out, they don't get handmade cards.
Yeah. Yeah. The other thing I think, and I did, Don, I don't know if you did, I think ECR was because she was actually using the envelopes that they came in. I don't know, Don, did you do that as well? And so they were, they put the card in like the envelope in there and using the envelope for that as well.
Oh,
So that was
wow.
really fun. So very creative minds, very creative.
Yes.
So,
All right, I just lost it. I just lost my butterfly.
oh
Oh, there it
no.
is. There it
Oh, good,
is.
good. All right, I need to put some bling on this. I keep forgetting to add my bling bling, so I need to do that. And I might get this one used up if I keep going. These are the perfect colors for this too. These are the not too shabby enamel dots, and they're the perfect color for this printable that
Oh,
Kendra
that's
made.
perfect. That's
Yeah.
perfect. There we go. Fixed up the last card with the little blingy butterflies.
Oh, that looks nice. Yeah. Yeah, you can, just keep going until you get it fixed if you make a boo-boo. That's what I did on that first card. I had to add an extra circle and a bow to kind of cover up that we've got a real thin margin here and a real large margin there. Oh, that's hilarious. We could put some more bling on this too. Um, we've got some space down here that's kind of plain. I'm going to use these dots up.
Yeah, I'm using the matching stickers that go with the papers, and they're
Oh, yeah, that's fun.
gold
Let's see. Wim
pearlized.
says, oh, so you just attach the cards together. Okay. Let's see. I love how you did your binding using scraps and no sewing. Okay, let's see. Let's go through this because this is interesting. Um, yes, she was making a couple of usable journals. She just hinged hers into a memory inspiration book. And that's kind of what I was thinking, was kind of copying what you were doing because I liked that. And then Linda says, I love how you did your binding, Dawn, using scraps and no sewing. Yeah, that was interesting. That's why I need to go back and watch it. She just attached the cards together.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll have
And
to
then
watch it definitely.
Wim says, have you tried donating or giving the cards to charity like patients in the hospital, orphanage, or senior home care? I can't recall who had this idea. I've mentioned like the seniors home and stuff that I wanted to try and get. I've got a friend that works at one of them, but I had reached out to her about getting them there. I just need to do it. Um, But yeah. And then Dawn says, thank you, Linda. It made it easy to build for sure. Yeah. So just kind of catching up with the chat there. But yeah, if you guys have not seen that, we're Dawn and ECR,
Yeah.
go over to ECR's channel. It was a live, so you have to look for the live.
Okay.
And it's not been
Okay.
that long ago, but very cool way to now we're talking about cards that we've received.
Right. Right.
So and Wims is talking about donating cards to, cards that you've made. So we've got kind of two conversations going on there. But yeah, I loved it and it was super fun watching them just work through that. All right, what have I got here? Lots and lots. Oh, this is the strip card.
Oh,
Are you?
okay. We're going on to the next one, huh?
Yeah, I am. Are you
Okay.
finished? Did you
Going
finish
on to
yours?
14. Nope. No issues. We're good.
No, go ahead and do the other one. I'm gonna wait for you to finish them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I'm blabbering. I'm gonna blabber, and that'll give you time to catch up.
Okay. Well, this one I think is going to take a little longer. So,
Linda says she loves easy, so that going easy is fine. And Wibbs is saying that she wants to watch how Dawn did the binding. Yeah. I think sewing is fun occasionally, but and she did I think she hand sewed hers, if I recall. I watched so many videos, I get them jumbled up in my head. But anyway, I like to sew with my sewing machine on paper occasionally. That is fun. But yeah, the way that Dawn did the binding made it super easy, and it's just a great way to do it.
my poor
So
sewing machine doesn't see the day of light.
okay, Dawn's it doesn't mine. I drag it down every once in a while. So it's on ECR's channel, and it was last Wednesday.
Last Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be, we do February.
Come on. Okay. See another
That would
one.
have been the 19th.
Okay. Got
So it was the 19th. One glue, I glued 1-inch strips to each card. Yeah. So she took little strips and just glued it. So yeah, you guys need to go there and check that out.
Yes.
Because it was
Yes.
a very nice, easy way to do it. It was fun and to watch. She liked how they explained the stitches. Hand sewing is interesting to learn. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm just popping all that in so you guys check that out.
Mhm.
Yeah. And we've all got, this group that we have, we've all got our different areas of strengths and stuff where we can learn from. So um, I think it's fun to see all the different ways that we choose to craft and the things that we work with and everything. It's really fun. Okay. Now I've got all these strips, so I've got to pay attention here.
Yeah. Well, apparently I cut my paper incorrectly. Some of the strips are the right width and others are not. So we're gonna
Just go with it.
go with
Straighten it
it.
up or whatever.
Yep.
I've got the same thing going on with this card base. And I apologize for coughing. It's winding down. I don't think it's too bad, but the cough is winding down, which is good. Alrighty, so
Yeah. So
let's see.
far I've been good this winter.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, I had COVID in September, but ever since then I've been okay. Hopefully I stay that way.
Hopefully you will. Trying to remember how all these, and I don't have all these cut exactly right. All right, what did we do here? I've got some of them cut longer than others.
Yeah, I
All
know.
right.
It's strange.
They're all going to get cut the same. We got to go with the shortest piece and just cut them all the same so that we can
Yep.
use them.
That's what I'm gonna trim mine off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing too.
They're supposed to be 4 1/4, but one of them was 4, so we're going to make them all 4, and then they'll all match. And you'll never know that I messed it up.
Yeah, right. The same with me. The lighter colors were 4, 4, and the ones with the flowers were 4 1/4. So I'm not sure what
That's
happened.
exactly what I did. I don't, did we cut? I don't know. We didn't. We cut it different. We weren't cutting together, so it
No,
wasn't
we
like
weren't. So I don't
we did it
know.
separately, and we both did the same thing. That's hilarious.
Mm.
I don't know what prompted us to do that. I have to take a look at the cutting
Hey,
guide.
like I said, yours you can blame on Medicine Head. I have no excuse.
Oh well, it's all good. Oh, Dawn said she did hand sewing on Friday with Tracy. Maybe that's where. See, I told you I watched so many. I'm getting all jumbled up. And if you remember, I think I was like marathon YouTubing when I was sick. Whenever I would wake up, because I slept a lot, I would put a YouTube video on, and so that's why it's all jumbled up. So I did remember the hand sewing, but I couldn't remember when, where, and what. So,
Yeah. I like
um,
stitching on cards.
yeah.
Hand stitching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've never hand stitched on the cards. I always sewing stitch, but so
Well
that's where I
now
saw it.
well now they have, the stitching dies. Spellbinder's got the stitching dies.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah,
those are
those,
nice, but I
yes.
used to sit there and poke holes in the
Oh
designs
yeah.
and
No, I've got a bunch of those. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about
yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not thinking. I've got a yeah, she did the Copic stitch and stitched her art journal together. Okay. Yep. Yep. So yes, if you guys want to see some real interesting stuff, hop over to ECR's and see her and Dawn, and then Tracy's, where she and Dawn were live, and you'll see some real fun stuff. Okay, I need to figure out what I got going on here. I think this is it. Let's
I
just,
am eyeballing
oh
these
my
stripes, so
goodness.
we'll see what
Okay.
happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too. It's all good.
It is.
You just,
They're
you were just
homemade
a
cards.
voice
They're
on
not
Friday.
supposed
Your
to be
camera
perfect.
wouldn't work. Oh, see, I don't know. I was in and out of delirium. So, where did the T thing go? I've lost the T square. All right, we're eyeballing.
Yep, I just eyeballed. I'm good. Call it good.
There we go. Get that laid down on there. Then what's next? Then this.
Okay.
I don't
Then
even know. Um,
oh, now this is too big.
I don't even know the names of all the stitches. You're referring to the Copic stitch and that. T did a quilted what a crazy quilt video with Love from Lizzie, and she did all different kinds of stitches on her crazy quilt, and she named all the different stitches. And I'm like,
Oh
I don't
wow.
even know. I don't know what all the names of the stitches are.
Either do I.
So yeah, and she named them all and said what they were. So that was cool to watch. But I don't know what they all are. I just do what I can do. I must have had an extra one there. Yeah, I might. Oh, this one is this the one that has the extra strip? I think
Mine didn't.
it didn't. Oh, well, user error maybe. I know there's
Yeah.
one of these that has an extra strip.
Yes, and I think it's supposed to be for the inside of the card.
Yeah, well, this one will be too.
There you go.
We'll do that. Oh, it's, with spring, there's so many fun spring products that are coming out. And oh my goodness, it makes you want to shop. I've been trying not to. Now, this one I have to spin um, because I've got the Hello Spring sentiment that, thank you. Dawn said she loves the stripes. So So I have to spin it because I've got this Hello Spring sentiment, and this is that paper that was kind of watercolory that was in the
Oh,
bonus
okay,
printable,
yes, I
and it's
like
real
that.
real pretty as well. And I'm covering up a lot of it, which I'm kind of sad about, but that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I used that on one of my cards that I made using her.
Yeah. So for some inspiration on those bonus printables, the next KCC Live Hop is going to be using all of those. So it won't be, we're all going to use something different so that you'll get to see a variety of the printables and can kind of see, what that benefit is that she offers, that extra benefit for the upper levels.
Yeah, I like her bonus printables.
Yeah, they're fun.
Whoops,
What
sorry.
happened? Uh-oh. Did
I
you bump
just,
your camera?
yep,
Yep, it happens. You've got to have it right there at that spot so that it shows, and that's about right where your head can be, where you can
yes.
bump it, or if you reach for something. So it does happen. This one's kind of plain. So what might we bring in? Oh, there's the T-square. It's in the little binder. Now that I've got everything glued down, I
Of
found it. But
course.
I think I did okay getting them lined up. I think I did pretty well on that one. I learned my lesson on the first card where I messed it totally up. So what do I want to add to this? Because it's kind of plain. I don't really have room for much. I would need a little bitty one. That's kind of fun. That would add an element to it. That I think that would be fun. Let's see what we got here. Didn't I have some flower pieces? You know what? I actually cut some flower. Where is that? I cut some flowers out last night from a different set. Let's see. This, I think this could be fun. I cut these out from that Just Saying set, and I think I could add these on here, and that would be fun.
Yeah. I put the sticker on acetate hoping that I could get it off, but it's fighting me. There we go.
I'm going to do this. This is from this other set, but I think it's okay. There we go. I like that. I'm going to do that. There we go. See, you've just got all these bits and pieces laying around your craft room, and you can just grab them and bring them in and bling it up.
That's
Love
right.
it. Love
Yeah.
it. That's
Yeah,
why you
so
never throw anything away.
so why do we clean our craft rooms,
I
huh?
know. I know. Let's see. The stripes are brief. Sadly, it will be covered. Yeah. Yeah, it is sad to cover that. Adds a nice touch to the background limbs. Yes, it does. All right, so we'll just lay this. This is a flower that is part of um, the punctuation and icons that I used last night. Um, it actually has a little flower in it as well, just for some little fun. That is a fantastic die set. I'm gonna just get this laid down on there. And I think that looks cute. I actually have got some leaves in here. Do you want to add those? It's not really the right color green, but let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right. My stomach's growling, so if you hear that, I apologize. I got the noisiest stomach. Um, but we haven't, Pat's not been really wanting to eat, being sick, and so we've kind of, it's been a little bit sparse. Now, earlier on, I was kind of feeding my cold, but last few days we haven't been eating much because he hadn't really been in the mood for it. So we ate like one meal at like 3 yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was kind of off.
Yeah. Well, when you're sick,
Yeah. And
that
I
happens.
said, yeah, eat plenty because I'm only this, I was thinking I'm only gonna I'm only cooking once. So,
Well, I hope he gets over it quickly.
okay, Linda Gorman said she just finished her March 17 set. She used Kendra's papers and she loves them. So you're ahead of us, Linda. We've only got our
Wow.
January and our February done.
Yeah, I'm working on my February.
Yeah. Wim says, haha, no cleaning the craft space so you won't throw anything out. What a good tip or an excuse. Jenny G says, why organize it too, right? Oh, mercy. The more I organize, the less I can find. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's true. As you put it in some place where you say this is
Yeah.
exactly where it belongs, and then you go,
Right.
where was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. I don't know if I can even get this on there.
I'm not sure I'm liking these. Not sure I'm liking these wings.
I don't think I need that. Your wings. Let's see what you got. Hang on. Let me make you on the big screen for a minute.
Yeah,
Hang
just
on.
okay.
Give me a minute here. There we go. Oh,
Yes. I don't know.
that's cool looking. Wow.
Yeah, I have another one to cut out. Yeah.
Oh, that's really
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right. I like it.
Okay. The wings are a go.
Yep. Same goes for me. Wim says most times after organizing, you can't find the stuff. Everybody loves that, Daria. They love the wings. Keep
Oh,
going.
thank
Keep
you.
going.
Keep going. Okay.
Yep. Keep it going.
Yeah. These stickers are nice, but I like to back them because I don't like them being quite as open.
Oh, yeah. Then you have to double fussy cut. Is that?
Yep. Well, no,
Yeah.
because the sticker comes off by itself.
Oh,
That's
okay.
I just have to fussy cut the paper that I
Oh,
back.
you're laying it down and then fussy cutting. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
And I'm using my little Spellbinder's little scissors. These right here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yep.
liking them. They're so
Are
sharp.
you? I need to get them
Nice.
then.
Yep.
Yeah. Dawn says, "Way to go, Linda. She hadn't even started hers this quarter." Oh man, Dawn,
Oh,
you need to get some in there, girl.
Linda, you've got a few more days. You can do it.
Linda's got hers done. We need Dawn to get them done.
Oh, Dawn,
Yeah,
you can do it.
yeah. She could do it for this month and next month, but it would be a little bit of a push for this month. So you'd have to really crank them out. But certainly for next month, got plenty of time to do a March set. So I'm not rushing you, but I'm working on I'm
We're
working on my
encouraging. We're
yeah.
encouraging.
Oh yeah, we're encouraging her. Yeah. Yeah. So Janice said she didn't go live because she's too stuffy, and I'm kind of stuffy too. So hopefully it's not too bad. I'm trying not to sniff or anything.
Now, you don't sound bad at all.
Dawn said she could probably push it out in a day. Yeah, she probably could. Yeah, I'm sure you could.
Yeah, I'm not a speedy crafter like that.
Well, I am a little bit if I put my mind to it, but well, I am a speedy crafter. Who am I kidding?
Yes,
But
you are. Let's see. Lynn makes one card, Shanna makes four.
well, and hers are probably more precise than mine are, but we all have our different
Yep,
things.
we do. I like teasing Lynn about the fact that cheer her on when she makes one card at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, she's so busy with other stuff,
Oh yeah,
especially on her channel. She's
oh yeah, she's moderating and all that.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a lot. Okay, I think that's how this one goes, but oh, the butterflies are going in both directions, so that's calling for a half circle, but who can cut this little bunny in half? I can't. I'm gonna lay the whole thing down there.
Yeah. Well, I know with mine, I decided to use a full circle and put it on top instead of but I'm still working on this one, so
That's what I think I'm gonna do. That is really cool. I'm just kind of pausing, watching what you're doing.
still working on my.
That's an interesting set. It's gonna
Yes.
be an interesting set for sure. Now, see, I'm trying to be precise here.
Very good.
I'm trying.
I try being precise and it doesn't work, so.
Oh, I think I got off a little bit there. Okay, make sure that's lined up there right. Oh, there we go. I think that's close enough. I think I'm a better eyeballer.
Yeah, me too. All right, there
Are
we
these all
go.
lined up or like this? See, that was. I like them spread out better. I'm spreading them out. I think if you turn it sideways, you can do a better job of lining it up.
There we go. Now I thought I had a sentiment here, but I'm not seeing it.
You not?
I thought I had a sentiment for the card, but I'm not seeing it anywhere.
Good night, Wims. Thanks for. She said she's got to go to bed. It's almost midnight. And she's got to sleep. But she gave us a thumbs up before she went to bed. So thank you very much. Glad you could join us for a little bit to get some rest.
Yes, feel better.
Yeah. Well, we're all on different time schedules, so it's midnight for her. So, um, and Lala, she's always the opposite of us. We're
I
because of our time
know.
change, we're normally 12 hours apart, but because of the time change, we're not right now. I think we're 11 hours apart. But so usually if it's 8 o'clock here, it's 8 o'clock there in the evening or whatever. But
Yeah. Okay, I can't find my sentiment, so that's going to have to wait too. Oh well,
okay,
this is what I've got so far with this card.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
That is a really cool card.
So, all right, we're on to 15. See if I can get her done.
All right. Now, did you get all of them? Did you get 13 done?
I did get 13 done.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you didn't skip it. Okay.
Yeah, I
I,
just need to get 15 done now.
awesome. We're making good progress. I'm getting close to being done on this one too. So, um, and we're doing pretty good time. We're going to get it done. I think pretty close to an hour. So
Oh, that's not bad at all.
no, it's not.
I'm actually doing it this way. Okay. All right. So what do we have? More fussy cutting. Okay. Oh, I know why I did this. This goes here.
Everybody's saying
I'm using a colored card base because I didn't like the white with this.
I don't do colored card bases very often, but when I do, I love them. So I need to do them more. It's just the expense of using. Um,
Well, I got a bunch of colored card bases when Hobby Lobby was getting rid of them.
oh yeah.
And they were like, I got like for $5, I got about a pack of 60 with matching
I was
envelopes.
going to say that's awesome when you get the matching envelopes as well. And they have a variety of colors like the brights and then the muted and so you
Yep.
can get a lot of them. Glow says she loves the wings. That's a great card.
Oh, thank you so much.
So yeah, I think it's really, really cool. Yeah, I was talking, I think this was before we went live. I need to get out to Joann's and see what they've got on sale, because they're evidently going out. I didn't think the one
Oh,
that
are
in
they
our area
going
was.
out of business? They are? Definitely.
I thought that's what everybody was saying. I don't know that for fact. But I was telling Daria before we went live, they had that Cricut, both the desktop and the floor lamp, the light that has the movable and it has the different tones and everything. They had that thing dirt cheap when I was in there last time. It was like 50 some dollars, and it's like $150 thing or something. I don't know. but I need to get back out there and see if they still have that, just as an option for, different lighting or whatever. Um, but yeah, that's crazy.
That
Cheap
is.
for Cricket compared to how it was priced out when it came out. I was eyeballing that thing when it came out, and I was like, no, I'm not paying that kind of money. But now that it's like a third of the cost, I think I might.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they still have one.
I don't know if they will or not. I probably, one of those things where you miss out. Should have done something and you didn't do it and you missed out. That's could happen, but
That's the story
anyway.
of my life.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
Yeah. Oh well. And then I just tell myself, well, you really didn't need it.
Yeah. And that's the truth. You probably didn't, you probably didn't need it. So I hear Pat and I blowing his nose. Poor guy. I'll tell you what, we always have, he stocks up on stuff. And we had tons of Kleenexes. Tons. And we have officially used we've got our last box
Wow.
out. So,
Wow.
so yeah, we've been running through them. That's probably oversharing, but that's what's been going on
That's
at the
all
McClure
right.
household. Yeah.
Yep. No, like I said, we're so far so good. I mean, a lot of people at church have been sick, but they've been very nice and not come.
Yes. And we did that yesterday. We avoided making everybody sick. I think we've got
See,
enough people sick already. So it's packaged up. This is 14, 15.
are you finished?
Oh, I'm just doing some housekeeping. You just keep going. Dawn
Okay.
said yes, she believes they are closing. That's what I was hearing in all the chatter. That's why. So I need to get over there. Today's my day because today I don't have the kids. So if I can, and I really need to get out of the house because I am stir crazy and I need some fresh air.
Boy, our Joanne's just moved into a new location, so that's interesting.
Yeah, well, maybe they're not on that. Maybe it's not all of them, but I don't know.
Maybe they're just shutting some stores down.
Yeah, they might. That one that we have, they had their heating unit or something, or their air conditioning unit. I don't know what it was. Went out and they had all these like open tubes running through trying to
Oh
blow some air. It
wow.
was really weird. So you could tell they weren't like, really investing in. So it may be that they're going out, but anyway.
How's your Michaels? Because our Michaels, the shelves are always empty.
Well, I haven't been in a while because it's in the town that Hannah lives in, and so when I go there, it's a 30-minute drive. So it's been a minute since I've been there. But that one, last time I was in there was good and full. Um,
Oh,
so let's see. I'm trying to get these in order. So we did 11.
yeah. And our
Let's see
Hobby
one.
Lobby is getting rid of more and more like card making things, and they're
Yeah, they
going
are. They
into
are.
full blown
Which is,
cricket. And I'm sitting there going, "That's not my
yeah, it's
thing."
annoying. It is annoying. So I think I got these in order. The Joanne's by you is staying open. Linda Corbin says, good. Then maybe mine is too. I'm going to run out there maybe today if I am up to it to go and do that and check it out. So while you finish up, I'm going to run through my set of 15 and
Okay.
show them what we got going on here. So this is the bonus printable that Linda, I'm giving you credit for it, that Kendra put out for the month. And it had all these little cows on there. So
Oh,
cute.
I know.
So there's one. There's two. Super cute. Embossed that background panel. And three, I embossed that panel and brought in some little floral elements to add to it. And I think that was cute. Four, super fun. Five, six. Am I on screen there? Seven.
Thinking maybe I should have fussy cut these ahead of time.
Oh, you're all right. And this is eight. Linda says her sister went to Joanne's in Michigan yesterday. She said the liquidation company put just 20% off. She said things were cheaper than before the liquidation. Oh no. So maybe when I go back, that those lights won't be on sale. Okay. All right. Well, this was 8 and then 9 if I haven't got my numbers off. 10.
Problem is that if they go out where there's really no fabric stores around.
Yeah. Yeah. This is 11 and I put the Better Press cinnamon on there just to add something. This was the one that I misaligned, and so I had to add all this extra stuff to kind of take away from the fact that I didn't line the panels up very well. So this is a boo-boo. And I haven't stamped the back of these yet, so I'll do that too. And then 12 is this one. I got this screen here. So, okay. 13. And it's pretty simple. Just layer upon layer upon layer. 14 and 15. And I think they turned out really cute. So I'm going to reach around here. I think my stamper, yeah, pardon the reach. And I'm going to stamp these while Daria's finishing hers up. And this is one I just ordered off of Amazon. There, you can get a personalized stamper off of Amazon if you don't have one. And I just did this. And it basically just says Shanna makes it, and not Shanna makes it on YouTube. Well, thank you, Jenny. She said great job on those. I think they turned out fun. And I'm very carefully going to stamp all these. Sometimes I get a good press, sometimes I don't. So we'll hope for the best and just work
Well,
with what we got.
I can show mine. I just don't know what order they go in.
Go ahead and put them in order. I'll stamp these and then I'll
Okay.
change the
Okay.
screen. And that's what we'll do. Thanks, Dawn. I appreciate it.
Okay. There it is. 1, 2.
Dawn, I was telling Daria before we went live that Simon Hurley, it's not going to put my H on there, lots of times will pop into ECR's lives. Is there some kind of a connection there that, I mean, I know that T and ECR got product of his new release, but I've noticed for quite a while that he generally pops in there. And I didn't know if, has she been on his design team for before or what the connection is there, because he does pop in regularly. Do you know? Just curious. I think that's super fun though.
Okay, I got mine in order.
Okay, all right, let me switch screens here. And get you on the big screen. There we go.
Okay, here's number. Am I right direction? Yeah.
Yeah,
Number
you are.
1.
Yeah. I went full screen mode on my computer so I could see them really well.
Whoops. 2.
Very pretty. Love that.
3.
Oh, gorgeous.
4.
That paper, I'm telling you,
I know. The paper did all the work for me.
it's beautiful.
5. That's the 3D paper toll.
Yeah, very cool.
6. Probably my favorite layout from all of these is this.
I like that.
Number 6.
I like the theme of the card too.
7. Decided to use the sticker instead of a half a circle.
Great choice.
8.
That's awesome.
9. Put it in a different direction. Again, use the 3D paper tool. Like I said, paper and that did all the work for me.
Yeah, lots of dimension.
Yeah, 10. This was the whoops. Yeah, no. Yeah, that was the inlay that everybody said do it. So
yeah, it took a minute. We kind of coerced you into doing it online. Yeah.
Okay, 11. 12.
Fun.
13.
That sketch there is just such a simple one that you could quickly pull together and use, you know.
Yeah. 14.
That is awesome.
I have to find a sentiment for that.
Yeah,
And then 15.
beautiful. Those are
Yeah, I kept a whole
fantastic.
circle, and so yes, that's my set of cards.
Yeah, those are fantastic. Let's see. Um, she's a super fan, is what. Oh, okay, I see. Janice says she thinks today's going to be a tidy up day and playing with some 3D printing.
Thank you, Linda.
And then Jenny says,
Thank you,
beautiful work.
everybody.
And
Thank
Linda
you.
says, beautiful work. Well, thanks for joining us. Janice
Yes.
says, beautiful Daria.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Jan.
they are gorgeous, aren't they? Yep.
Thank you.
That's why I wanted to
Thank you,
bring
Dawn.
you guys. This is why I wanted to bring Daria to my lives. I had to coerce her, not hard, but she just makes such beautiful cards, and I think everybody needs to see them. So here we are.
Well, thank you very much, everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for joining us. And next week, we're going to try and do something a little different. Daria and I will put our heads together and figure out what we're going to do. And we'll see you next Monday at 10 a.m. So take care, everyone.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.